Hot Shots looked at a movie. Observe and Report is a very profane but also very funny movie about a shopping mall security guard with aspirations to be more than he is and to have more than he currently has. Excuse me. It's about a man who is head of mall security, and no, I'm not talking about the similar movie starring Kevin James that was released recently before this one. This very funny but very profane movie stars Seth Rogen as Ronnie Barnhardt, and he's also broken into the ranks of leading man status, most recently by appearing on the cover of Playboy magazine. Granted, there's a pretty girl on the cover with him, but as his Playboy Interview points out, only 6 times before has a man appeared on the cover of that magazine. The story begins with a flasher in the parking lot. A man wearing apparently only a raincoat who targets women getting out of their cars, dashes up to them and pulls open his coat. Ronnie lives with his mother, and he says to her, "Part of me thinks that this disgusting pervert is the best thing that ever happened to me." You see, Ronnie wants to be a real policeman, and he believes that if he can solve the flasher case, he can apply to the local police department and get into the police academy. Also, he might get the pretty girl at the cosmetics counter in the mall, played by Anna Faris, to go out with him. However, when the flasher strikes again, the local police are called, and Detective Harrison, played by Ray Liotta, shows up, who not only puts a dent in Ronnie's plans, but also disregards Ronnie and makes fun of him. Also, whenever things start looking up for Ronnie and his aspirations, something happens to bring him back to reality, but then sometimes Ronnie surprises us and shows that he's more than what we've come to expect. The secondary characters are all also very good and funny, especially Ronnie's mother. But when Ronnie goes undercover at the mall in an attempt to catch the flasher, you might think that the worst that could happen would be for Ronnie to blow his cover, right? Wrong. Observe and Report has a double shock ending you have to see to believe. I'm Dan Culberson, and this is Hot Shots.